To start off with acids and bases, just going to try and cover hopefully what was done in junior science. So you probably learnt an acid was something that produces hydrogen ions, hopefully. And that's actually the first of three models, the Arrhenius, Bronsted-Lowry standard, and then Lewis for high level. And so hopefully you know that is an acid, something gives off hydrogen ions. So that's the Lewis structure, no electrons there. And then you may or may not know that that can just stick onto a water molecule. So it's quite fine to call that a hydronium ion, H3O+. There's the Lewis structure right there with the dative coordinate covalent bond. And it's quite fine just to write it like this if you wish, but we're just going to write through the chemical formula there if we're going to write equations, not the full Lewis structure. Okay, and so some properties, hopefully you will have learnt most of these for acids. So before we knew what they were, we just knew some common properties of them. We will go into the different equations there that must be known. You may or may not have covered those. And for the time being, it's just enough to know blue litmus paper turns red, red litmus paper does nothing, and univalent indicator goes red. Now, just to the bases now. Again, the Lewis structure, bases, and more specifically, Arrhenius bases, or junior science bases, give off hydroxide ions. And I'm about to say alkalis, I think it's in the next slide. So there's the Lewis dot structure for that. And yeah, an alkali, sometimes the units are called acids and alkalis, acids and bases. So if it doesn't dissolve, if the base does dissolve in water, it's an alkali. Okay, so soaps, slippery, greater than 7, red litmus paper blue litmus paper does nothing, univalent indicator purple. Okay, so just have a quick review of those, see if any of those are new, and that's acids and bases to start off with.